This is the day thousands of racing fans have been waiting for all week. The 30th annual NHRA Drag Racing Series is underway at Brainerd International Raceway. Brainerd is the second to last stop before the countdown, so every point counts as the drivers battle for their final spots in the top 10. We start with the top fuel. Larry Dixon won in Brainerd last year, but it's Antron Brown on the left against Tony Schumacher on the right, and it's pretty tight all the way, but Schumacher is going to blaze ahead at the end for a time of 3.836 seconds, but that's not enough. Spencer Massey, who's second in the standings right now, blows right by Luigi Novelli and everyone else as Massey wins the session, setting a track record of 3.835 seconds. How about that? Of course, Tony Schumacher comes in second. Morgan Lucas, who won at Brainerd in 2009, off to a great start, comes in third. Next up, funny cars. Bob Bodie shocked everyone last year with his victory, but right now Tony Pedregon on the right gets off to a slow start against standings leader Mike Neff, who limps across the finish line. That leaves the door wide open, and Matt Hagan and Bob Tasca try to take advantage of it. It's tight all the way to the end, but Hagan comes out on top with a time of 4.101. Tasca not far behind him with a time of 4.149. Ron Capps comes in third with 4.150, and 15-time national champion John Force not really off to a great start. 4.581 is his time for Massey, and Hagan definitely off to a great start.
Swung for the fence and made it stick. So it was a fast ride, and one of those deals where they got to about half track and the clutch kind of came together, and it started running really hard out the back door, and it I knew it was going to be a pretty good ride.
If it made it without smoking the tires, most likely it was going to be #1 qualifier, and when it made it, it was trucking. It was going quick. I'm like, here we go, I'm holding on. I got the finish line, got the chutes out, and I looked up the scoreboard, which I shouldn't be, but I looked up the scoreboard and it said 383. I'm celebrating right then and there.
You're definitely good to celebrate right now. Hopefully I'll get to celebrate at the end. Just like the top fuel, the funny car standings, the top 9 spots are secured, and it's a three-way battle for the 10th and final spot as well. Bob Tasca, the third, controls the 10th spot for now, with Johnny Gray and Tony Pedregon making a late surge. Pedregon secured the 10th spot last year. It was very close, but has more than 100 points to make up between Brainerd and Indy.
We not only have the number 9 and 10 guys that are in the top 10 to contend with, but we also have a Don Schumacher car that's 11th. So we've got our work cut out for us, and the other thing that we have to factor in is that these cars are all running good.
On top of the funny car standings is Mike Neff. He took over for Ashley Force Hood, who announced she was pregnant back in January. She's taken the year off. Neff looks to become the first person in the modern era to win as both a crew chief and driver.
For me, would really be something, but then there again, it's not something you think about because it's so far away. Getting ready to restructure the points, and it's like starting all over again and once that countdown starts, so I don't really think too much about it.
The drivers will hit the track again for more qualifying tomorrow starting at 11:45 a.m.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.